Good morning, my fellow freedom fighters of the world, sons and daughters of liberty. Welcome to another great segment of walking on the Ryerson Station State Park warpath. Yes, we've had some rain finally. Even though that's a radioactive pool of glowing water, we still have rain, water, so it's still beautiful. And even though we can't see the radiation from Fukushima, oh well. If we're gonna glow, we may as well glow free. Freedom, baby! That's right. At least we're still free. We still have the freedom of speech, which is the most powerful weapon we have. And speaking of free speech, and talk about walking the walk and talking the talk. After today's great 10-mile march on the Ryerson Station State Park warpath, I'm going to be at 9,070 miles of feet. Get it? 28 pairs of boots. By the way, I got to get a new pair of boots. This one's pretty bad. It got holes in it. Rocks going up in my foot. That's when the sign is. When the sign is to get a new pair of boots is I try to tough it out in the summer, because as soon as the winter and the ice happens, I have to definitely get a new pair of boots, because I could slip and fall. Well, I do slip and fall. And that's an interesting subject too, slipping and falling and walking for the troops. I'd like, if there's any soldiers out there that were actually saved by their backpacks, by their backpacks, leave a note on this video, because I know my head has been saved from being smashed a billion times. And speaking of, if it wasn't for my backpack, I actually was walking along Route 19 in Washington, PA. And it was like this. It was like the any place that I was like a busy highway. I stepped over the rail like this. I'm going to reconstruct the act. It's like going back. We're detectives now. Going to the scene of the crime. So yeah, I was like, and it was busy. I had shorts on. So there was all kinds of freaking poison ivy in there. I'm like, shoot. So I'm picking through the weeds, trying not to get in a wham! Down into, I fell into the giant pothole. And if it wasn't for my backpack, I would have cracked the back of my skull and fell down in. That's how big this pothole was. It was huge, man. It was like, I was like, oh my God. I was screaming. I was like, because I totally ripped my arm out of socket. If it wasn't, I'm a naturopathic doctor, by the way, and if it wasn't for herbs and vitamins, I actually didn't go to the doctor or anything. I just healed myself. But that was, anybody out there with shoulder injuries, God bless you, man. I know how it is. Oh God. But it's stronger than ever. But I'm sad that I actually missed that time in my life, because my daughter, she was in softball, and she was an all-star softball player, and I couldn't even pass to my daughter. It was very depressing for me. But anyways, as always, when you find my videos, it's always a great title. There's always a great conversation continues on my website. Like I said, I'm proud to say after today I'm at 9,070 miles. But after, this is John B. Wells. And it talks about they're talking about conspiracy theory. Go figure, eh? It was funny. I took down notes while we were on the subject of conspiracy theory, and it's funny. I wrote down this. I said, even before I looked at who the guest was and everything, the modern day Ben Franklins are put into a crazy box. That's what I said. That's basically what they do. If you think outside the box, they put you in a box and say you're crazy. But anyway, the guy's name is Brad Steiger. He's actually on, the name of his show is called Malcolm Out Loud. And the first thing I read was he was talking about thinking outside the box. Like the days of old in great TV, when you're done watching this video, and I'm like Rod Sterling, go to the bottom of this video. After you go get yourself a snack and a beverage, come on back, and after the commercial break, and go check out the rest of the show. John B. Wells, from an undisclosed place somewhere in the galaxy, talking about conspiracy theory. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. See you guys in the next video. Pass my videos to your friends and my website. Remember, we are the resistance and we will be victorious, because the freedom of speech is like a bomb. It's the most powerful weapon there is, and that's why our founding fathers knew it, and that's why we have it. So I was thinking, speaking of the founding fathers, I know I talk a lot, but I just have to bring this up. I'm like a ghost. I'm here, but I'm not here. Here we go. We're Twilight Zoning again. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm here, but I'm not here. Because, like I was saying, if this was the 1970s, I'd be on a Wheaties box. But the media does not cover me. But that's okay. I like being here, but not here. I like being a stealth warrior, flying through the internet. And I'm actually inspiring the greatest patriots, our soldiers and veterans, to step ahead, to be leaders. So, in a way, I have already won, because that's what someone said at a patriot meeting. Why don't you run for Congress? I'm like, why? I've already won, because I'm inspiring our greatest patriots. I'm waking up our greatest patriots to the truth. So, I am like the spirit of 76. I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm a ghost, and I like it. So that would be a good guest on Coast to Coast. Just think about it. They thought that's one of their main things. Ghost. Cover the spirit of 76 from the Twilight Zone, somewhere in an undisclosed position, somewhere deep inside southwestern Pennsylvania wilderness. Terry Ronzio bringing you his great show from the road. See you guys in the next video. Go check out John B. Wells on Coast to Coast AM. And have a great day in the USA, or wherever you're at in the world. Freedom! Bet you guys didn't think I was going to do my freedom yell, huh? I'll see you guys in the next video.